Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Aintree Racecourse here on Friday. It is the 10th of April, 2026. Gonna look at the stakes action on the program from Aintree, but before I get on to that, remember to follow me on X at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean around the world. Join me tomorrow for my Grand National preview here from Aintree. Also, the Apple Blossom from Oaklawn. You have the Lexington from Keelan. It's a good Saturday of racing, so I hope you join for that. We'll be looking at races 4 and 5. I did look at all the stakes races on the program today, but I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, so I'm not going to. I don't think I'll make it through looking at all these races here on YouTube. Might lose my voice, so I will just try to keep the voice for the Grand National tomorrow. But we're going to look at races 4 and 5. It's 3:30 and the co-featured 4:05. So let's get to it right now. The fourth race is 3:30. It's the Grade 1 Melling Chase. It's a Grade 1 event for Class 1 horses going for a $312,500 purse. Race for 5-year-olds and upwards. 7 horses are going 4,000 meters or 2.5 miles over the chase course. My top selection here, I'm going to go with the one horse, Gildice Park as the top selection. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 in the TriCash trifecta. 1, 2, 3 TriCash trifecta. Top selection, one horse, Gilday Park, or Gilday Park. It's a 8-year-old girl, my walk in the park. Harry Fry trains, gets Carver up in the saddle. They ran the horse most recently in the Grade 1 Clarence House Chase at Ascot, 2 miles and 1/8 on the 17th of January, and he pulled up out of it. The only 2 horses finished that day, John Bond and This'll Ask. This horse, I don't think he liked the very wet going that day. He just wasn't getting a good handle of it. His wheels are spinning. It wasn't his day to win. He likes a little faster ground that you're going to see today. He saw faster ground 2 back. He really improved a lot. I think he's going to improve here today, and I think he's just in a better spot to win. Also, his races locally haven't been half bad. He ran 2 back in the Grade 2 1965 chase here over at Ascot, 2 miles 5/8 in November, where he finished second by 9 lengths. Django Bai, who ran terrifically yesterday, won that day. This horse placed behind him. He jumped a terrific race. Just needs something more late, but not a bad race in the feed. It was well beaten, but still not a bad race. And then last year's Manifesto's Novices Chase locally at this fixture over the 2.5 miles. He finished second by 1 1/4 lengths. The winner really came home clear. But this horse, he jumped a good race in the feed. And then the Lightning Novices Chase at Windsor last January of 25. Over the 2 miles, winning by 4 lengths. It was a very good run. I do think he'll get some redemption from his last race. I like that there's time tune races. I like that he's going to get a little quicker ground. Watch out for him here today. I think the tour is Great Dawning for Harry Skelton going also. He was a winner 3 back in the fair chase at Haydock back in late November. Won by 2 3/4 lengths that day. He basically won nicely that day. Came back to run the Cotswold after that, where he just kind of flat that day. Ran at the festival last month in the Gold Cup, where again he just still is a little bit flat. I do think he's going to do a lot better cutting back in some trip. Watch out from getting some Aintree redemption or Shelton redemption. But to recount my selection for the 3:30, the fourth race from Aintree, it's the Grade 1 Melling Chase. Going to take the one horse Gildy Park. Give kudos to the 2 horse Grey Dawning. 1, 2, 3 TriCash trifecta. 1, 2 in the pod here. The fifth race, the 4:05, going to the national course here. It's the Randox Topham Handicap Chase. It's a premier handicap chase for Class 1 horses going for $187,500 purse. Race for 5-year-olds and upwards. We have a field of 30 horses entered to go the distance of ground, 4,200 meters or 2 miles and 5/8 over the national course. Take the 8 horse here, Boom Bond as a top selection. 8-7 in the forecast exacta. 8-7 forecast exacta. Top selection 8 horse Boom Bond. This 9-year-old gelding by Dylan Thomas. Very good horse, Dylan Thomas. He was over the flat. It seems like he hasn't run. It seems like he's around the block now. Dylan Thomas. He is, when he last ran about 20 years ago. But Dan Skelton trains one gets Darrell up in the saddle. They ran the horse most recently in a premier handicap chase festival, 10th of March at Cheltenham, 2.5 miles, and he finished ninth by 18 lengths that day. I thought he wanted more ground from his previous race. He jumped terrifically, but he needs something more. He ran prior to that Kempton over the 3 miles in premier handicap chase, where again he finished 12th by 50 lengths. Well being. I think that trip was a little bit too long there. Cheltenham back on trial day. Premier handicap chase, finishing 8th by 34 lengths. He just was a little bit flat. If you look at some of the races at Kempton back in early January, or even the race in the Petersburg Chase, Huntington back in December, he didn't run half bad. I just thought he needed a little bit more improvement, but he got down the race course well. I like him coming here to a longer trip. If he could show form like he did earlier in the season, I think he could win. I also think a little quicker ground should suit him well. This horse Madeira for Harris Skelton and Dan Skelton can win also. He was much the best at Cheltenham a few weeks ago with the 2 miles 5. Went about 7 and 4 lengths with a good handicap. He won under the drive, excelling. Good run. The ran prior to that in Class 3 handicap Chase at Kempton over the extended 2.5 miles, where he finished second by 6 and 1/4 lengths. The winner had a lower weight than him. This horse was carrying 168 pounds, which was quite high there. He just really couldn't get into it. But it was an improvement off the race before at Weatherby, where he ran over just nearly 2 miles, where he just never got into it. I do think that wasn't the right race for him. It was also his first race in the year. But since coming to the longer trip, he's really doing a lot. He's had a great season, I think. Watch out for me or 5-1. But you have my selection for the 4 or 5 fifth race from Aintree. It's the Topham Handicap Chase. Gonna take the 8 horse Boom Bond. Give kudos to 7 horse Madeira. 8-7 forecast exacta. Use them both in the ice pod or the quad pod, whatever we decide to play. So with that being said, good luck to all. Please follow me on X at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.